Here it is again. Caitlin just uses that speed to blow by the deep. 1 for 16 in her last 2 games from distance for Caitlin, who scores on the drop.
Clark launching and hitting.
5 and 29 feet in this league. Then Caitlin Clark. Back-to-back triples.
No one inside the arena could have predicted what happened next. The defense was in position, the crowd was buzzing, and the possession seemed completely routine until Caitlin Clark got the ball. One quick move, one confident look at the basket, and in an instant, the entire atmosphere changed.
That was
what made that team so good, you two? Outside Clark again!
Just for that reason, they're too deadly from behind the arc.
An 11-0 run for New York. Clark, she got another. Second 3 of the quarter for... Brink lobbing it inside. Hamby denied. It's 20. Clark with the board.
Diana Taurasi has 48 triples coming into the game.
The shot went up, the arena fell silent, and within moments the basketball world was left in disbelief. This wasn't simply another highlight. It was one of those unforgettable plays that makes everyone stop and wonder how it was even possible. Caitlin Clark never hesitated, never doubted herself, and never chose the safe option.
We're cutting to Wheeler, but it's turned over. 2-on-1 the other way. Caitlin Clark going right in at Diggins, who attempts to block the shot. No call.
Seeing a lot of one-pass shot, no-pass shot possessions for New York. Clark, step back 3. Oh, she hit it!
Has done throughout her career at multiple levels.
Tina Charles just had 2 points against Indiana in their last...
Futility from 3 for the Sparks. 0 for 9, and Caitlin Clark says...
Instead, she trusted her instincts and made a fearless decision that stunned everyone watching. What separates elite players from truly unforgettable ones is their ability to perform when the pressure is greatest, and Caitlin Clark continues to thrive in those situations. Even with defenders closing in and the game hanging in the balance, she remained completely confident.
It's told us we have got to find a body on Reese. Clark gets freed up from up top.
Like Caitlin had an opportunity to take the shot, instead drives in, and good job here after the travel to turn her back and show.
Ariel Atkins had possession.
Clark the switch on to Dolson, steps back and buries a triple.
Composure and be her balance so well around the basket.
There's Caitlin Clark. Wow, what the answer from her.
There was no panic and no hesitation. Her body language made it clear that she believed the shot was going in before it ever left her hands. That unwavering confidence is one of the defining qualities of elite competitors. Caitlin Clark doesn't wait for the perfect opportunity to appear. She creates it herself.
Indiana's scoring, has done it from the three-point line, has gotten to the rim, and she'll head to the foul line here momentarily.
You're taking on that.
Really good screen by Nia Coffey, and that's something that Nia Coffey does well every time down the floor. It tries to help the continuity of the offense.
Staring to the right side, knows who's there, drop pass behind. Could be the deepest shot we've seen Caitlin Clark make as a pro.
And now with 22 seconds to go, here's Clark off the screen. The three-pointer is good. She makes it look so.
The moment she takes control, the entire rhythm of the game begins to shift. Opponents immediately feel the pressure, teammates gain confidence, and fans know they're witnessing something special. As the ball dropped cleanly through the net, the reaction was immediate. The arena went from stunned silence to an explosion of celebration within seconds.
Caitlin goes off the ball. Typically, she comes off a stagger on the weak side, but she comes off a pin down here, wide open. Bang!
Guarded by Harris. Mitchell spinning, finding Clark. 5 to shoot. Clark lays it in.
Channel defense by the Sparks fans. 6 on the shot clock. Clark, a deep 3. Oop that
Take a look here at a career first.
Just step back. Going right, I may add.
What began as complete silence instantly turned into pure excitement. Even fans watching from home could sense the significance of the moment through their screens. The reaction wasn't simply about another made basket. It was about witnessing an extraordinary play unfold in real time. Within moments, social media was flooded with clips and reactions.
Dota can't get it to fall. Clark has yet to take a shot. There's the first one, and it goes in.
The New York Liberty came out and threw the first punch in this quarter, but what a response from the Indiana Fever. That is a great contest.
It's been the second and third quarter that's been the issue for the Liberty, so let's see if they can have a better one here today as Clark finally hits her first.
She earned this one plumb. Really bodying Kate.
Highlights of the shot spread rapidly across every platform as analysts replayed the moment over and over again. Caitlin Clark had delivered another play that demanded attention. These are the kinds of highlights that don't disappear after the final buzzer. They continue to be shared, discussed, and remembered long after the game has ended.
Now Clark looking to push, cross-court pass. Pull, back to Clark, she will launch and bury a three.
Hasn't shot the best in the second half, and this is just a great job. Little hesitation, change of speed.
Over that left shoulder.
Austin had her 11th double-double of the season, and Clark hits a three. Open looks from three, they just haven't fallen for her. No whistle there, Van Loo thought she was fouled. Here's Clark off to the races, ahead for Wallace.
Perfect.
Moments like this explain why Caitlin Clark stands apart from so many players. It's never just about putting points on the scoreboard. It's about perfect timing, complete confidence, and the ability to change the course of a game with a single play. One shot can completely shift momentum, shake a defense, and force opponents to rethink their entire approach.
Knocked away by Clark. Here's Clark ahead of the field. Caitlin Clark has her first All-Star point.
This is a Minnesota defense that has been a lead all season long. Fever had their way with it in the first quarter. Clark trying to get Indiana started, and maybe that'll help. Clark working on Cunningham, gets inside. Clark gets it to go, and the foul. That shot won't fall from Haley Jones. Indiana has a chance to take the lead. Alyssa Smith, outlet pass.
Caitlin Clark forces defenses to extend farther than they want, adjust their strategy, and make difficult decisions on every possession. This single moment served as another reminder of why she has become one of the most exciting players to watch in basketball today. She doesn't simply play within the game. She changes the way it's played.
Clark looking to push for Indiana. Here's Clark speeding all the way in to the cup. Clark working Mabry, separating, taking, and hitting. Electric.
He and Gainbridge down there might be worn out by the end of the year. She's had a couple shots from the Gainbridge Fieldhouse logo. Here's Clark on the drive and the finish.
A good portion of her threes come from above the break. Here's Clark, still trying to find her rhythm. A deep pull. Got it!
Whenever Caitlin Clark decides to make a statement, the entire basketball world pays attention. Once again, she delivered a moment that reminded fans, analysts, and fellow players exactly why she remains one of the most dangerous offensive talents in the sport. It wasn't hype. It was another unforgettable performance that lived up to every expectation.
She was positioning herself for a rebound, but she was right there in front. Clark, deep three. Clark. Buckled Clark, please.
Not going to do that. And with Noelle Quinn, as you mentioned, no challenge.
Clark, three ball in the way, and good. Boy, that cost Seattle 3 points, and they should have never.
Vegas Aces. Caitlin Clark knows what to do with a big.
When you got a big, what do you do if you're Caitlin Clark?
If you enjoyed this incredible Caitlin Clark moment, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss more unforgettable highlights and basketball coverage.